engineer because this is magnificent. I didn't charge my batteries before I left on my trip, so I got this plugged in the X clamp, got a rubber band holding it. That's amazing. Imagine if I had gone to school for engineering, what I could do. Welcome to Nara! That's all. I want to see some cherries that I've never seen before. I want to pop my cherry. So one trend that it's not just in motovlogging, but it seems like everywhere. I don't know. Maybe it's since the dawn of man, but people. But let's just focus on motovlogging and just the YouTube. I cannot stand the amount of people begging for money on YouTube. And I don't know. I guess I see it everywhere, but mostly it bothers me for motovlogging because I can relate to it a little bit more. But oh, okay, thank you, Siri. You know, okay, you're gonna, lady. Yeah, just like, what's the deal? I'm not a big channel. I don't expect this to get any traction. This is, you know, this is just my opinions on it. If you disagree, that's cool. But just me as a person, like, it just drives me nuts to see people begging for money. Because me, like, if I had a friend who, let's say, they crashed their motorcycle, and they just said, "Hey, man, just, you know, I crashed my bike and I really want to ride again. Can you lend me some money?" I'd be like, no. I mean, like, maybe I'm just a cheap bastard, but like, even my friends, like, you know, like, I would say, get off your ass, do work, get money, buy a bike, but don't expect things to be handed to you, because, you know, nothing was handed to me. And this is coming, and then keep in mind, this is coming from somebody who, you know, I wrecked my bike last June, and I still haven't got a dime from that. You know, like, everything, and okay, so, okay, making me nervous, car. Yeah, I haven't got a dime from that, and also, not only did I wreck my bike, I fucked up my body. I don't have like a fantastic job. I don't have a great job. You know, like, if you want to get down to it, this bike is like a third of my yearly income. You know, like, so it's not like, and this bike and the last bike weren't so different from each other. Actually, this bike is closer to almost half of what I make in a year. So it's not like I'm making a ton of money and I'm saying, like, you guys with your bikes and asking for money. It's like, no, like, I don't make a lot of money. I have a nice bike, but I don't make a lot of money. When I wrecked my last bike, I didn't ask for shit, even though I busted my body up. But then you got some people who just, like, who dropped their bike, or maybe they maybe they're in a more serious crash, you know. And of course, I care about my riding buddies who, not even riding buddies. If somebody wrecks their bike, especially if it's like a vlogger or somebody who I know, of course my heart goes out to them, because that's a shitty experience. But I don't know, like, why do you putting your mistake on the shoulders, not on the shoulders of your fans, but like, why do you expect anything? Why do you expect to get anything back? It just drives me nuts. Cowboy butts drive me nuts, and this also drives me nuts. And then, you know, and people, because I mean, I know a lot of you watch, because I did the live hangout a while back. A lot of you were saying, a lot of you don't even have motorcycles. A lot of you want to ride. A lot of you maybe can't afford to ride or something, you know. I wonder what percentage of my fans, fuck, I hate saying fans. I wonder what percentage of my followers actually ride. But I bet you that most of them don't. And honestly, people say that, like, riding motorcycles is affordable. It's not really affordable. I just in this last year, in the last 3 months alone, in the last 3 months alone, I probably put about $1,000 of maintenance in this bike. Tires were 500 bucks, and my brake pads and my rear rotor was 350 bucks. That's about 850 bucks in the you know, and that's like regular shit you gotta change too, right? So it's like, it's an expensive sport. A lot of people can't get into it. So why are you asking your fans, who could be spending money on actually getting into the sport, to, you know, support your hobby? Like, you're a big boy. I mean, fuck. It's making me mad just thinking about it, because a lot of people ride, but a lot of people say like, oh, I wish I had a GoPro so I could start motovlogging and stuff. You know, like, the guy who, you know, the motovloggers who crash their bikes and ask for money, they're already ahead of the game. They already got the bike, they already got their license, they've got a fucking $500 camera, expensive microphone setups, you know, and some people have multiple cameras, you know. It's like, they're way ahead of the game, and then they fuck up their bike, and then I'm not saying they expect people to pay it, but just to ask for money for what your fuck up is such a, I don't know. It's not like I think you're a bad person, but like, my respect meter goes way down for somebody who does that. And I'm not, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to really ruffle any feathers, but it's just a trend that I see, and I think it's so obnoxious. And then another thing too about money is that like, if you're gonna ask for money, at least offer something. I know a lot of people have stuff to sell. I'm thinking about, by the way, this is a side point. I want to maybe make a t-shirt with my logo on it, or maybe some stickers, I don't know, but I don't even know where to begin to get stuff like that in the works, or even if you guys would be interested in buying. I'm not trying to make money. This whole thing is losing me money every day. But it's not really losing me money, because I'd be doing this, I'd be riding my motorcycle, be going to the same places, whether YouTube was here or not. But, you know, just, I mean, I guess that's the dream, is like to just be able to ride your bike and quit your day job and be able to do this. But, you know, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people exploit their viewers. If I could, I'd make some money. I'd like to make some money. Oh, this river is beautiful. But at least, like, I'd like to offer a product or something, you know, like a way. I don't just going like this is such a dick move. If you're gonna ask for money, at least give something back. Give a t-shirt, give some stickers, give something. Don't just put your hand out. It's not like asking for money is a bad thing. But it's like the way you go about it. People say, okay, if you donate to me, I'm gonna put all this back into the camera to make, you know, up production quality and stuff. It's like, it's like, what is, you gotta buy film for your GoPro? You know what I mean? It's like, what is, after the initial cost of your editing software and your camera, like, what are you buying to, like, dramatically increase your production value that's gonna, that you need to ask for money for? It's like, so basically, I think, I don't even know, I think YouTube's got like a donate feature set up, and I think I'm not sure if I enabled it or not, but the thing is, like, if you give me money, oh fuck, I just farted and it felt great, but it's it's not satisfying, my butt cheeks aren't flapping. Oh no, just a bunch of SBDs, sorry. So, you know, people say, if you give me money, this is what I'll do with it, and this is what I'll do with it. I'll tell you right now, if you give me money, I'm gonna buy a beer. Maybe actually, well, you know, I might put it into the channel, because I'm spending my own money on this anyways, but, like, I'm just gonna, if you want to support this in any way, like, feel free, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I'm gonna put this in here and to do this and do that. If you want to give me a tip, like, say I was your waiter and you say, hey, good job, here's a $5. It's like, fuck yeah, thanks for the $5, I'm gonna go buy a beer. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, I need this for the channel, this is all for the channel. Okay, where am I going? You know what I mean? Because, like, even my close friends and family, like, I don't know, maybe it's just a character thing, but oh wow, look at those trees. like I said, maybe I sound cheap for saying I wouldn't give my friend money if he wrecked his bike, but in the same breath, I would never ever ask my friends for money. I'd rather sell some shit or, you know, do something, but basically just, you know, asking for money is basically, to me, it's like a dog that rolls over on his back. Just so, like, you gotta have, I don't know, just so submissive, so beta. Like, have some dignity. Have some fucking dignity, folks. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you that I'm setting up a Patreon account right now.